Well, the biggest puncher I feel at the 135 would probably be Gervonta Tank Davis. But
when word got out that Gervonta Tank Davis had flattened a sparring partner during camp for the Jake Paul fight, even Floyd Mayweather couldn't stay silent. Witnesses said the gym went dead quiet, and the wildest part? Floyd was right there. What happened next, and Floyd's reaction, has the boxing world buzzing. Tank's power has always been legendary, but what he's been doing behind closed doors sounds almost unreal. Multiple insiders from his Miami camp leaked stories of a brutal knockout that stunned even veteran observers. Reportedly, Tank dropped a heavyweight sparring partner, nearly 70 pounds heavier, with a single counter left. That's not normal. That's not human. And the fact that Floyd Mayweather witnessed it himself makes it even bigger. If you know Floyd and Tank's history, you know this moment goes far beyond sparring. They've been everything to each other, mentor and student, brothers and rivals, family and fallout. Floyd discovered Tank, promoted him, built him up, and called him the future of boxing.
Say this, the most exciting fighter that's acting and fighting in boxing right now is Gervonta Tank Davis. When Gervonta Tank Davis go out there and fight, he reminds me of Pretty Boy Floyd. Because Pretty Boy Floyd, you couldn't go get no popcorn. You couldn't go get no soda. You couldn't go get no candy. You don't want to miss nothing.
When Tank split from Mayweather Promotions last year, that bond shattered. Tank claimed he wanted freedom, while Floyd accused him of lacking loyalty. Since then, the two have been trading subtle jabs in interviews and dropping cryptic messages across social media.
I gotta do that.
A lot of people don't know that what Floyd do. He said.
So you feel like it was a sub, like he was subbing you, like
he was going at me. He was going at me, and I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. There's no reason for me to go at Floyd.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cause I feel like y'all got, I wouldn't say love hate, but it's been like the last interview you showed them love. This week it was whatever. But is that sometimes like, you know, is it just like big bro, little bro seeing things different, or what is it to you?
No, Floyd don't never. He felt as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him. And I'm doing it at a young age. Like when Floyd was 29. You'll see, bro.
Yeah.
That deal that I'm talking about?
Yeah. Oh, that's a part of this.
He don't know about that yet. But that's bigger than his deal.
Damn. Wow.
And I'm just releasing it.
Exclusive. That's exclusive. Bigger than Floyd deal?
Yeah.
Ain't no cap, nigga. That's a lot of bread.
But lately, with Jake Paul stepping into the spotlight, Floyd's attention has shifted back. Not as a rival, but as someone who knows exactly how dangerous Tank becomes when he's locked in. Sources say Floyd visited Tank's gym last week, not as a promoter, but as a spectator. What he saw was Tank in full beast mode, laser-focused, silent, grinding like he still had something to prove. Witnesses say Floyd nodded at Calvin Ford, Tank's coach, before quietly stepping aside. Moments later, Tank climbed into the ring. Three rounds in, everything changed. Tank's sparring partner, a 190-pound cruiserweight brought in to mirror Jake Paul's size, tried pressing him against the ropes. Bad move. In the short 15-second clip that hasn't surfaced yet, Tank's demeanor says it all, cold, composed, like it was just another day. Those close to Mayweather say he was visibly impressed. One insider claimed Floyd muttered, "That's what I taught him, but he's taking it somewhere else now." And he's right, because this version of Gervonta Davis isn't the same kid Floyd once molded. This is Tank 2.0, older, angrier, smarter, and more dangerous than ever. The timing couldn't be crazier. After that controversial draw with Lamont Roach, many fans and respected boxing voices thought the real Gervonta Davis was gone. The talk quickly shifted from him being the face of boxing to people questioning if he'd lost his hunger entirely.
About what it does for the sport, I think, and I get it, like I was very open and honest with my last fight and the things around it. Tried not to be before because I didn't want anyone to, you know, not be excited for what was a good fight on paper, definitely. But when you kind of lose that love for the craft and the discipline and getting in the ring don't mean as much as it did when you was growing up and on the way up. I've kind of seen that in Tank. Now, he had a hard fight against Lamont Roach Jr. and that might have been a part of it. Like, wow, man, this is getting hard against fighters that I think I'm levels above, and turned out on the night that I wasn't. And not only that, with prize fighters, I hope, for the little people of the world, I hope Jake Paul gets absolutely starched by someone nearly half his size.
Analysts said Tank looked flat, disconnected, and unmotivated, like a fighter who'd fallen out of love with the grind that once made him a champion.
Man, he making 40 mil is what I hear. Get your money. Cause listen, this sport is brutal, dog. We got hustle and bustle. And to put yourself in a position where you can make that kind of money, you can't be mad at Tank. Make your money. Cause at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, who gonna feed your kids? Who gonna take care of your family? Who gonna take care of you? So I ain't mad at Tank. Get your money. And at the end of the day, Jake Paul is in a league of his own. And hate on him or not, whatever, at the end of the day, he's bringing attention. And there's actual growth. There's good fights on the card. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not mad at it, man. Jake Paul's on a lane of his own. It's great entertainment. It's boxing, but it's just a different sort.
That's when the conversation shifted. People started saying he was chasing money fights instead of legacy.
Davis, they just announced the fight. What's your instant reaction to that?
I don't know what's going to happen with a 135-pounder going up against a 200-pounder. I think it's not a real fight. Jake just too big. Tank ain't gonna be able to get in from that jab. Jake land one good punch on Tank. It's over.
Many claimed he traded passion for paychecks, choosing influencers, YouTubers, and exhibition-style opponents over real contenders.
First, but and for a very short time, obviously it's not too much you can do about it if a guy doesn't want to fight you. But my thing is, just handle the business right. That's all. Just handle the business right. Don't think you're gonna do bad business with me and think it's just gonna be okay. No, we're gonna call you out every single time. Don't duck a fight with me and fight a YouTuber that's 200 pounds and think it's okay. It's not okay. I don't care what, unless you took the proper, steps to do so. You could have told me that. You could have told me, all right, look, we're gonna take this Jake Paul fight, or your team could have reached out and be like, all right, look, we're gonna take this Jake Paul fight, and we'll circle back, or we won't. We just don't want to fight. It's cool, all right, but we're contracted to fight for a certain amount of purse and whatever the case may be. It's not. It don't work like that. You can't breach a contract.
But what's happening in this Jake Paul camp tells a different story. Tank's discipline, focus, and that killer instinct everyone thought had faded, it's all back, and more terrifying than ever. This version of Davis isn't cruising through camp. He's tearing through sparring partners, reminding everyone there's still a monster behind that smile. And it matters, because when you're giving up nearly 60 pounds in weight, it's not just a fight, it's a survival test.
Paul is extremely bigger than Tank. And but with it being a exhibition, it makes sense. It's fine. He got a big name that he's gonna be fighting. But it really makes no sense because he's gonna be weighing over 200 and some pounds. Tank's gonna probably be weighing maybe at the most 147, 150. So I don't even understand why the fight is happening.
Jake Paul might step into the ring with size, reach, and power, but Tank's determined to prove that skill and timing can erase brute strength. In many ways, this fight has become a battle of principles. The pure boxer versus the social media-built powerhouse.
Very uncomfortable facing off. He just did. I've seen other face-off this Tank done. He gets in their face and they're intense and he looks good. He looked very meager up there. You've had 8 fights and you're gonna go tangle with Tank Davis. And the story instantly comes out. Jake is so much bigger. There is such a compliment to Jake within that insult. It is meant to be an insult. It is meant to take away from a potentially glorious moment for Jake. But where the compliment comes is it means the public believes he's going to win. That's what it means.
Many are calling Jake a bully for even taking this matchup. But if the rumors coming out of camp are true, the so-called underdog might be the one to flip the script.
Paul, I think when he weighed in for Mike Tyson, was 227 pounds. That is, if I'm not mistaken, a 92-pound weight difference. Almost a 100-pound weight difference. It's insane. That is called one thing. That's called being a bully.
After news of the knockout surfaced, Floyd reportedly told someone close to him, "He looks sharp. Real sharp. But I just hope he stays smart. That Jake kid's no joke with his power." The irony, though, is hard to miss. While Floyd's gearing up to face 58-year-old Mike Tyson in an exhibition, Tank's stepping in with someone half his age and nearly twice his size in a dangerous matchup everyone's talking about.
Look at that one.
Man, listen, Tyson was a great fighter, man. I understand that. But Tyson's 60, bro.
Yeah.
Floyd, what, 40, 46?
Right.
45? Tells you everything right there. Bro. I'm
He's-
not saying that you're wrong, but I'm saying the time for this. How about somebody dies in the ring? You think Floyd really gonna hit Tyson?
I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. You know,
Oh, you think
you
you
look
really
at Jake versus Mike.
What he did? What he did?
And,
What Jake did?
Jake has
He was scared to hit
admitted.
him.
Jake has admitted that
Yeah,
he
he's
took it
scared to
easy.
hit him because he didn't want to hurt him. He would have been the most hated guy in the world.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Then he white too? He made it seem like he was racist. But it seems
In a strange way, Tank might be doing what Floyd never did, risking it all.
Not happy with Tank. First off, don't watch Tank. Don't do it. You know what I'm saying? You support it, then what you doing? You can't not support and support at the same time, right? So if you're a boxing purist, then this fight with Roach is really more for you. It's going to be more up your alley, you know? If you just like all entertainment, all fights, all hypes, all everything, then you're going to want to tune in to the Tank and Paul show there, you know, because that's all for entertainment. What is it? For entertainment purposes only, right? It's just say like somewhere in the small print of the promotion. For entertainment, don't do this at home, kids. You know, sometimes
Disclaimer.
Yeah, disclaimer. For entertainment purposes only, you know. So you know, it's money making purposes only, you know. It is what it is, people.
Let's rewind for a moment. Gervonta Davis's career has always carried a split identity. Inside the ring, he's electric, a knockout artist with timing that feels almost supernatural. Outside it, there's been drama, arrests, and controversy. That's part of what caused the fallout between Floyd and Tank. Floyd tried to protect him, while Tank craved freedom. But now, it seems Tank's turned all that chaos into fuel. He's stepping into the Jake Paul fight not just to defend his record, but to defend the sport itself.
It's all for you if you guys fight.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be down. Let's run it. Like, I'll be super, super down. I don't know if
Gervonta needs Jake Paul. Let's be clear, right?
Is there a height limit in boxing?
Jake Paul might have the height, the reach, and the following, but Tank's got something far more dangerous: pure spite. He's not stepping in to entertain. He's stepping into a race. Tank's done hearing that influencer boxing saved the sport, done hearing that Jake Paul brings the money, and definitely done being told he's too small, too emotional, or too reckless.
Beat Jake Paul, shouldn't he?
No, he shouldn't.
You don't think? Sorry. So, I thought we were all unanimous here. You think that
shouldn't.
You think Jake Paul beats Gervonta Davis?
70 pounds is 70 pounds.
Gervonta Davis is very small. 5'5".
He's tiny, bro.
5'5".
That's
You
what I'm
got
saying.
Jake Paul
He's a
6'1".
little man.
If Jake Paul's tucking up,
move on,
and absorbing punishment for walking forward, then look.
So he's silencing everyone the only way he knows how, by knocking people out cold. And Jake Paul? He's been unusually quiet since the knockout rumor. No trolling, no skits, no callouts.
Yelling so much about him fighting someone, fight somebody your size. His next opponent is, by far, the most credentialed guy he's ever fought. There's one problem. He fights at 135 pounds.
Some say Jake's just locked in, while others believe he's rattled. Because if Tank's dropping heavyweights in sparring, what happens under the bright lights? And here's where things get even crazier. Floyd Mayweather might make a ringside return on fight night. Rumors say he's been offered a commentator role or a surprise guest spot in the Netflix countdown series leading up to the bout. Just picture it. Floyd watching the student he built take on the influencer who never stops mocking him. Either way, Floyd wins, because no matter how it ends, whether Tank demolishes Jake Paul or gets upset, his name stays in the conversation.
Skill for skill, none of these guys can mess with me. Nobody. I feel like my skills is way better than like Floyd. Like if I'm on my game. Yeah, I take that back. Probably hand in hand. But skill wise, nobody on TV that's fighting right now have more skills than me. No.
That's Mayweather's true genius. Even when he's not in the ring, he's still part of the story. But let's not miss the real point here. That sparring knockout wasn't just gym gossip. It was a message to everyone doubting Gervonta Davis. Floyd saw it. The boxing world felt it. And Jake Paul's camp heard it loud and clear. This isn't a friendly exhibition, it's a statement from a fighter who's done being underestimated. And truth be told, that's what Floyd admired most, even if he won't admit it. Because deep down, he knows Tank carries the same fire he once had, the same hunger that made him undefeated, hated, and unstoppable. So yeah, Floyd might have been shocked by that knockout, but he also recognized it. It's the look of someone who doesn't just want to win, he wants to finish you. The clip hasn't surfaced. The gym's locked it down, and Tank's staying silent. If the rumors are real and Floyd's reaction means anything, Jake Paul may have no idea what he's about to face.
I feel like I just go. My hand was put on the Bible. My hand was up on the basis. My hand was good and wrong. My hand was going like a throw. Say, mom, get you out. But where the fuck you about to go? Can't be bouncing around the stage, girl. That shit is.
Because when Gervonta Davis starts sparring like he's fighting for his life, it's no longer entertainment, it's a massacre in motion. So here's the question, do you think Tank's power is enough to stop the much bigger Jake Paul, or is Floyd right? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, hit that like button, and subscribe to Boxing Buzz for more fight talk. I'll catch you in the next video.